Hi, everyone. Today, I'm not going to be doing a direct channeling, at least today. What I am going to be bringing you is a clip from one of my recent channeling sessions with a client. So when I do one-on-one sessions with clients, I always ask for permission to share anything that would be relevant for the collective with you guys at some point, whether it's in a new book or it's in a clip like this on YouTube. And I really found that this question, when I listened back to it, was really relevant. First of all, because it has a personal implication for me. So this is something that this transmission helped me to process through. Many of you don't know that I recently had a bout with breast cancer and I had to have my breast removed. So the topic of this clip is about tumors, is about disease, is about the recurrence of tumors and disease and the reasons really why that happens, and the ways that we contribute to disease recurring with our belief systems. So I wanted to thank this person who I did a channeling with recently for bringing up this topic, which is very relevant to me as well. Maybe, maybe they didn't even know that this was relevant to me, but I loved listening back to this and learning from Vagrein, where I could be re-guided and where I could be repositioned to change my belief systems, let go of what isn't serving me. So when I share client episodes with you guys or client clips with you guys, I do remove the audio and the visuals of the clients so that they can remain anonymous. And that's while you see some beautiful graphics here. And I am going to read out the question for you right now, and then you'll watch Vagrein channeling it for you. The question is, speaking of disease, I had a tumor in my kidney that got removed. I never knew why it was there. I felt it was an accumulation of energy that couldn't be let out of the body in another way at this point. Sometimes I have a fear arising that sometimes things like that may come back. It's a very valid fear, and let's see what Vagrein has to say. Yes, we will tell you that that fear that you have arising that things may come back is because of the belief you have formulated around that experience. Because you just said to us that the reason that you have pinpointed or that you would like to think that this tumor occurred to you was because there were energies that could not be processed through your body. Can you see the level of the responsibility that that places upon you to you must process the energies that come through your body, otherwise you will get a tumor. This is the belief you are holding about this. However, in any point in time, you may shift your belief. You may shift your belief that that thing that occurred to you when you were 22 occurred to you simply because it was needed to occur to you to make you who you are today. And there is no other significance to it whatsoever, other than you would have been a completely different being had you not had that experience. If you continue to give significance to that experience, then you continue to give significance, the same significance, to any future experience. And therefore, if there ever is something within you that you do not feel you are processing correctly, the universe must deliver to you the consequence that you have given to, and the meaning that you have given to not processing emotion. And the meaning that you have given to not processing emotion is to formulate a tumor. We do not think this is a wise description or decision to make with your belief systems. But we will give you today the permission slip to let go of the why that occurred. That could have occurred, and we will give you a ridiculous example, because when you were 10 years old, a bird defecated on your shoulder. Therefore, you got a tumor. Now, if that is a ridiculous reason for it, then so is the one that you have proposed to us. You are free to let it go and to save yourself from the stress. Laughter is the correct response because it is quite hilarious to us that you, not you specifically, but the collective assigns meaning to so many things that not assigning that meaning would have them have a much more smooth or pleasurable existence. But of course you have fear if you have this belief holding you hostage. So I hope you enjoyed that direct clarification from Vagrein. It was very impactful, almost like with that stern energy that they sometimes have of like instructing us very directly and forcefully, like don't do things that don't serve you anymore. So I kind of love when they get into that energy and when they're so direct in that way and point out something that like should be obvious or like could be obvious to us and just isn't. I'm going to bringing you a bunch more clips like this, not from this particular session, but from other sessions. Maybe something on twin flames could be coming up in the near future. And Vagrein said something shocking to me recently about how emotions are insignificant. And that for me was like a big bit of news because I've been studying law of attraction for several years and follow all kinds of teachings about how important, your emotional vibration is. And to hear them say that it was insignificant was really something shocking and new to me. But in listening back on that particular session, wow, that's a lot of new and really important information for anyone who does practice or adhere to trying to be in alignment with the law of attraction, etc. So to be able to see those, which I hope to be bringing to you in the next couple days, or hopefully, days, but maybe weeks, absolutely subscribe to this channel. And do leave your comments and likes, because really the reason why I've been posting so much more recently is twofold. One is because I'm being mentored in a course on augmenting my reach by Daniel Scranton, who's an amazing channel. You should check out his YouTube as well if you haven't already. And because your feedback is giving fuel to my motor of wanting to continue to provide you guys with stuff that is feeling good to you and that you are appreciating and that you are that is uplifting you or helping you to learn something new. And that's really what makes me feel good and what makes me want to do this end of the job, which is sharing so often with you guys. So do like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. And I do have a look at all my comments, even if it doesn't immediate. But I'd love to hear from you and hear what you feel about this particular video and any of my other work. Bye-bye.